All right, I think we're live. We're going to find out if this works in just a moment. I think I've figured it out. I think I've figured out the problem. I've reset all the settings and we should be good to go. So let's just hang out for a bit while the ad break starts. Let's go ahead and put on the stream starting soon bumper sticker. Bumper sticker? No, it's just a sticker. Stamp sticker. Okay. Now, can I actually hear the game? That's a good question. All right. Hopefully our frame rate doesn't steadily drop into nothingness. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if the frame generation still works. Let's see if the settings are saved. It's not a good sign. Yep, it's not working. Awesome. Well, I don't get it. I just tested it 30 minutes ago. How is that possible? Okay, forget it. We'll play UFO 50. Why does this game not cooperate? That's so weird. I literally just had it running. That's so crazy. Okay, well, yeah, it's still on, but it's not working. I don't get it. That's crazy. All right, well, I'm giving up on this game. I don't think we're ever gonna get it to fix unless we get a new driver update that fixes it. That's cool. All right, let's hop over to UFO 50. All right, let's go ahead and open up this. Okay, that's the wrong controller. I need this controller. There we go. Okay, that's pretty loud. Hold on, let me turn that down a little bit. All right. What a chore. I've had so much trouble trying to get games on my PC working lately. Very frustrating. But that's okay. Alright. I really wanted to play Stellar Blade, but I can't get it to work, so we're gonna play UFO 50. Hooray! We could also play some other Nintendo Switch games. I kind of want to play the demo of that new game by the people who made Shovel Knight, so we might jump around. Okay. I believe we are playing Vanger. 13%. What does that mean? This is going to be a long game, isn't it? Just play Stellar Blade without us. Save yourself. Yeah, I know. You know what's crazy? The game works just fine. You know this. It works just fine when I'm not streaming. It's exclusively when I'm streaming. So it could be all the technology telling me, yeah, this is your game. You don't have to play it with the people you watch or who watch you. I have no idea. It's so weird. What's crazy is it worked just fine for the first 4 or 5 episodes, so it's some kind of weird update. Anyways. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy your life before it's too late. Well, that got grim. Before it's too late. What a way to say it. Alright, we just beat Blockhead Guy. Oop. Bugs Life 2, it's the bugs. Okay. Alright, here we go. What is that? Have I been here yet? I don't think I have. Data entry Ramses, a decommissioned kill droid reprogrammed to monitor and tend to the fungal farms. How's the volume, by the way? Can you hear me? I wish they made a Bugs Life 2. Oh yeah, you weren't here during our conversation. I made a prediction that within the next 30 years, I said they're going to make a Bugs Life 2, and it's going to be called Bugs Life 2. It's the bugs. That's what it's gonna. There's 2 predictions in that. The first one's the most important prediction. The second one is the silly prediction. Whoa, I'm upside down. I'm dead. I would die of delight. Yeah, can you imagine with like good new animation as well? That would be crazy. Not that there's anything wrong with the old animation, but you know what I mean. What? Okay, hold on. There's gotta be a way to do this. They could not bring back Kevin Spacey. Oh yeah, Kevin Spacey was in that? But his character died horribly anyway. Did Kevin Spacey play the Grasshopper? I like how I'm just launching myself into the spikes on the ceiling over and over again. Who knows? Maybe Kevin Spacey will make a triumphant return to Hollywood. Yeah, he played Hopper. What a good name. There we go. Okay, I did it. Challenge 1 complete. It's funny because the past few streams, I've said I'm basically just gonna play Nintendo Switch games from here on out because nothing works, and then I keep trying, just hoping that it'll work, and it doesn't. Okay, so there's like a weird trick to this. Okay. There we go. I guess. Oh, this is confusing. I don't like being upside down. Oh, we got it under upside down level here. Ah, it's the bugs. Okay. No, I didn't do it correctly. Okay. Okay, that's so Okay, so I need to like wait a little bit after I flip. Wait, why'd they come back? I thought they stay dead. Okay, well, so much for that. So it's jump and then double click. Double click, wait, jump, wait. Yeah, jump, double click. I don't know. I'm not sure. My brain can't even process like binary. Proves that I'm not a computer. Actually, that doesn't prove that, but still, whatever. I'm pretty sure you could program a computer to be stupid when it comes to binary. Actually, is that possible? Because they run on binary, right? I don't know. I'm not a computer, so how would I know? Oh, good. Good. Okay, let's go get that life. We need it. What a great game. I was also thinking about playing some, because I was thinking a lot about UFOs recently. I was thinking about playing Part-Time UFO, which is a cute game made by the same company that made Kirby. I just did that. I just killed myself by accident. But anyways, I was thinking about playing that, because I could beat that in a day. That would be a fun... Okay, I literally cannot do this. Oh my goodness. Do I just walk forward? What do I do here? I don't understand. I'm not processing old school video game mechanics right now. Well, this isn't even old school. This is like some Geometry Dash crap or something. Oh my gosh. I'm so confused. It doesn't help that I've just been confused all day. Bullet heck. Yeah, bullet hell? Yeah, but I mean... It's not really... I don't know. That's not... Yeah, this is like more like a run and gun, technically. I think it's called a run and gun. Like Contra. Contra's a run and gun as well. There are so many weird, stupid words for genres in games. Like, stop, you silly bug. If I were a bug in a bug's life, I wonder what kind of bug I would be. Maybe a roly-poly, probably. Okay, I almost got it. Nope. How long are you gonna watch me try to do this tonight? I hope not all night. At least it's exciting. It's good background noise, background music. I think this game is great just because of the music. Like, you don't need to be paying attention to what's happening. I mean, you can, obviously. You're allowed to pay attention. But you know what I mean. Okay. I'm actually, like, thinking, but my brain... I can't do it. I just can't do it. Okay. Hold on. I think I got it. Okay. Okay. Jump. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is this the hardest room in history? Maybe I should be playing something like The Binding of Isaac or something. Something a little bit easier. Or perhaps, Battletoads. Oh gosh. I can't even... Just die. Okay, I got it. Nice. Oh my gosh, I did it. Please be a checkpoint. Okay. Hold on. Another. Oh no. Oh wait. Wait. Oh. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Okay. Oh, I see. This is like the platforming training area. This is like teaching me how to do the complex maneuvers and such. Wait, what? They reflect my bullets back at me. There we go. Is that my first? That's my first upgrade that I'm gonna be able to get. Shield upgrade acquired. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, what am I looking at here? No! Oh, this is gonna be tough. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so tough. No. Okay. No, I thought I was far enough to the right. And now we're back to the beginning. Oh gosh. This is like that one part in Shantae. That's what this is like. People who have played Shantae know exactly what I'm talking about. The one for the Game Boy Advance. I don't even remember what it was called. Was that Risky's Revenge? I don't remember. Whew. This is the easy part and I'm sweating. No, I need these lives for later. No. Are these frogs or robots? I can't. They're kind of like little Bomberman frogs. They look like Bomberman heads because they have the little ball thing, the antenna, bomber antenna. Remember when they did like a weird, like almost like a live-action reboot of the Bomberman? That was weird. He should have remained a little round guy. This first room still gives me so much trouble. I'm not a fan. Okay, I've got the rhythm down. You know, I could go back now that these are dead. I feel like the spikes should kill them as well. Dang it. No! Went too high. Okay. Well, I can relatively consistently make it to that level, that room. For the first time in a while, I'm actually really looking forward to, like, laying my head down and going to sleep. Maybe all it took was me feeling immense misery, and then afterwards having a really bad dream. And now I'm like, okay, now that that's happened, maybe it won't happen again. That's probably it. Alright. Nope, never mind, I suck. Clone destroyed, 2 remain. Oh, hello, Topical. Unfortunately, Stellar Blade didn't work. I thought I got it working. I even tested it. I tested it with a broadcast and everything. With like a broadcast, the frame generation was working just fine. It's whenever I officially start streaming. The broadcast test doesn't work, but whenever I officially start streaming, it stops. So, that's nice. Sorry, I was just taking a sip of some water. Satan is trying to stop you from worshiping God? Is he trying to do that for all of us? Is that his goal? To get us to worship other things? Or people? You don't get to drink unless we say so? No, that's not how it works. He's power hungry. The mod is power hungry. The Topical mod is power hungry. Help. Okay, how am I supposed to do this? It's like... Okay. Oh, duh! I was making that so much more difficult than it needed to be! What? A boss? I don't have time for a boss! I guess I do. At least it doesn't have that much. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Whoops. Yeah, I hope you're patient tonight, because I'm having a lot of trouble with this section, Topical. This game is really hard, so... It's not really my fault. Well, it's my fault, but it's also the developer's fault for making it difficult. I hope Dark Souls 2 and 3 come to the Nintendo Switch too. I would replay them for the stream, if they did. Is Nier Automata hard? Not really. I'm going to play it on hard mode the next time I play it, so it will be, yeah. There are parts of it that are hard. We could play that. That will probably work just fine. Now might not be the best night to do it, though, depending on how long we have to play. It does start with a bit of talking. Well, it has action at the beginning, but then there's a lot of reading. Just a little. Not a lot, just a little bit. I almost killed myself. Okay. This game's good, though. We'll just play this. It's worth noting that that I also have this for the Nintendo Switch if it doesn't work on my computer for some reason. Okay. I can do this. Ah. I did it. Okay. I should have looked. Okay, we're good. I did it. I did it, guys. I did it. Okay. The security system has turned against me. I must find the cause. Okay. We don't have any other mods, so... Wait, what is that? What is this? Shield upgrade acquired? Okay. I'll take it. That's a weird spot for a shield upgrade, but... Wait, is that like permanent? Yeah, I guess so. So now I have 85 instead of 75? Maybe Stellar Blade will come to the Nintendo Switch too. Maybe that's what will happen. They'll make a really good port for the Nintendo Switch too, and then I'll just play it on that. That would be so funny. I'd get to replay the whole game. Okay, is this good? Theta sector. Oh, we're back here. Okay. What is that? What am I looking at? Oh, okay, it's just another level, I guess? Okay, that just shoots indefinitely? No, that can't be right. Ah, it's reflecting my bullets. Oh, you can only hit it with its eyes open. That's fine. I'm really excited. I ordered a, what is it called? An auxiliary cable? Yeah, this is the one with the good riff. I ordered an auxiliary cable that connects to my headphones from my keyboard, and I'm excited to learn how to play that on the piano. I mean, I could very easily do it now, but it's nicer with headphones on. Should be arriving a couple weeks from now, I think. Some Amazon orders just take forever to arrive. I don't know why. I guess it depends where they're coming from. Okay. Okay. That would be cool to learn this song, yeah. I mean, I specifically just want to learn that one riff. Okay. Dang it. I'm getting a bunch of notifications. Hold on, let me check to make sure these aren't important. They are not important. Okay, we're good. What? I thought I jumped high enough. I guess I did not. Alright, let's try that again. The good news is I'm making progress. How cool is that? I didn't know that this was a checkpoint. I thought it was just an elevator. It's good that it counts as a checkpoint. I'm just gonna go, actually. Nice. Dang. I don't know how else I'm supposed to go through that. Ah! We got a little too close to the spikes there and got freaked out. Dang it. Okay. Is theta... Theta's a Greek letter, right? It's like the TH sound? I don't know, I'm not... I just went right into the spikes. Go me. Yes. Yes. A resolute yes from the chat. It's the one that looks like the circle with the little, like, line in the middle, right? Like a Pokeball? Like a stretched out Pokeball? You have not one iota of Greek knowledge. I'm pretty sure I have at least an iota. Also, that was a mean thing to say. What is it? Which one is it? Is it, what does theta look like? It was a joke. Did you get it? Yeah, it's a Greek letter. I get it. Yes. Yasus? Yasus. Yasus. Oh, Yasus. Yes, I got it. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry that... To me, that's a flea. It is. You got it right. It's a flea. Oh, you're right. You're wrong. It's a cockroach. Oh gosh. Those things kill you more than the enemies. Yeah, the enemies aren't the danger. Oh my gosh. The spikes are the most dangerous thing in this game. Yeah, I apologize for dying so much. I'm very sorry. Yeah, my brain just stopped working. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh no. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it was the devs. The devs of Stellar Blade probably broke it in the update. Because there was an update recently, and it clearly isn't working. You should probably play a chiller game. I thought you liked when I'm playing difficult games. Now you're changing your tune. Oh my goodness. I can do this though. I know I can do this. No, I can't. I do, but you don't. Wow, that's the first sympathetic thing you've always... I always look out for your interests over mine. I don't... Are you sure? The Outer Wilds stream would say otherwise. That game does not look fun. This one? It's not very fun right now. Usually it is. This one right now is very, very challenging. This level specifically. Usually it's pretty fun. Or were you talking about Outer Wilds? Oh, good. Right into the spikes. Nah, this sucks. Oh my gosh, I had it and I missed it. I messed up. I had it and I messed it up. Oh my gosh, I'm never making progress. Yeah, he doesn't even get nude when he dies, like in Super Metroid. You're right, he doesn't. Maybe his spirit gets nude. His body does not, but his spirit does. My body is a never nude, but my spirit is a nudist. That was a weird thing to say. Let's beat this level. How about that? Truer words were never spoke. Oh my gosh, I did it. Okay. Just stay focused. Please be a checkpoint. Oh my gosh, there's not a checkpoint. Let's see what's up here. Wait, what? Why can't I look up? Oh, that's why. Yes, checkpoint. Okay, we can breathe now, people. I'm assuming the people watching are people. If you are an insect, I am sorry. Not that you're an insect, I'm sorry that I misjudged you. What is that? It's like a magic door. Isn't Metroid a woman? No, Metroids are not. They don't. Metroids don't have any, like. I don't think they have gender. They're like cells. They're like kind of like jellyfish. What am I thinking of? Samus? Are you thinking of Samus? This is bad. I don't like this. Yeah, Samus. Yeah, Samus is a woman. Yes. Nice. We're gonna die. Great. All right. Hopefully they don't like they keep their health. Yeah, their health is still missing. No, they got all their health back. That's nice. I like that I just jumped into the spikes again. You can do it. My goodness. You guys have you guys seen me play a bullet hell before? Where I do like the tricky maneuvers and such? I don't think you guys have. Maybe one of the UFO 50 bullet hells. No? Because, like, those games are programmed in such a way that you can move very precisely, and as a result, I can do some pretty technically, like, incredible stuff. It's like, the difference between me playing Uncharted and me playing Metal Gear Solid is very drastic, because the controls are just so much better in Metal Gear Solid 5. This is the same thing. This is, like, clunky and stiff, so it's very hard to, like... I mean, you can sort of move very accurately, but your hitbox is very, like, chunky, if that makes sense. But with a bullet hell, you have a very precise point that you are protecting, so it's a lot easier to make sure you're safe. This one, not so much. Okay, are you guys gonna come down here or what? Oh yeah, okay, you're gonna do that now. That's okay. So you have a safeguard. The safeguard is we just like, we robot smash you. Great. Okay, will you actually come down here? What if I just wait here? Nope, that's a bad idea. This is stupid. I don't think I like the bosses in this game, honestly. This is like playing Magic the Gathering against like a red-white deck. Great. You are capable? What is this? What are you trying to say? I don't know if I can do this. Stop doing this to yourself. Alright, let's play a different game. What game do you guys want to play? We could play... I don't know. Which one do you guys want to play? Pick a row and a column. Golf? Golf. Golfaria. Chat paused due to scroll. That is not... You picked 8? Well, we'll see what 8 is after Golfaria. New game. You have been sleeping for a long time. You awaken in a cave. I'm a golf ball. Oh. Putterton. Welcome to Putterton. You're finally awake. I'm not sure where everyone else went. Try checking the nearby holes. Okay. Can I go in here? Town news of the day. A new golf ball has awakened. That's me. This is more your speed? Yeah, but I like it. Do you like it? East Green. Okay. This is cute. Oh, this is GOLF sighted beginning observation. Nice putt, thank you. Do you guys like golfing? Mini golf or normal golfing? Okay, I guess I go up here. That was a terrible, terrible putt. Okay. Oh, I'm in a sand trap. That's not good. Man, you've seen me try to golf. Yes, I have. Good point. Where am I supposed to go? I only have 9 strokes left. Oh, there's a hole. Oh, that was bad. Oh, good. Up and Over Cove. What? How was I supposed to... Okay. Oh, I see. I'm out of strokes. Launch. Okay. Okay, back to the beginning, I guess. Oh. Interesting. Is this like the checkpoint activated? Huh. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's talk to more golf balls if we see any. What's up here? North Green, okay. Weird bugs. What are those called again? Water skaters? Nice. Where am I? Nice. Where am I going exactly? Oh no! Is your goal to beat all the games? I don't know what my goal is yet. I think the goal is really to figure out what our goal is right now. Nice. That was terrible. Alright, let's try and stay on the green. Are you okay with hints? No backseat gaming, please. Thank you for the first time chat, though. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna do my best. That was weird. It, like, instead of me stopping, I just, like... Okay, let's go this way. I like how that you actually get covered with the sand. That's very cute. Nice. We're gonna run out of strokes again. Okay. Interesting. Great. All right. Okay, let's go south this time. Yes. Also, hello. All right, let's go this way. No, that didn't work. It's interesting how you can only drive it when you're, like, jumping out of a hole. You can only ever putt. Maybe I get, like, different free look. Oh, that's helpful. Wow. Okay, I can free look as far as I want, I guess? But there's a golf ball over there. Let's go to this one. I don't actually know what those birds do. Okay, I thought that was hard enough, but it was not. That was a pathetic... Dang, okay. Observation complete. Golf power unimpressive. Returning to Boss G. Parvot escaped. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to hit the birds. Well, I'm not strong enough to go up that. Yeah, that was mean. What did it say again? Yeah, something about me being unimpressive. Oh, have we talked to that one yet? Wait. I'm confused. Hold on. A wise ball lives near a tree. Head to West Pond and then south under a tall bridge. Or under tall bridge. Okay, a wise ball lives near a tree. Head West Pond and then south under. Okay. So west. Okay, it was only letting me move that way. Oh, there was a bird in that tree. Birdie found. Plus 5 strokes. Huh. Okay. We're gonna run out of strokes again. That what? Why did it? I'm confused. Wait. Oh, maybe the flowers let you launch like. Oh. Like a drive. I think I was on a flower, so it let me do a drive. Let's try that again. Okay, get out of the way, bug. It's not getting out of the way. Yeah, I think wait. Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay, so you can launch off of the flowers. Oh, I see. I use this flower right here to launch across, perhaps? Yeah. Let's, go in there. Okay. Oh, nice. I think I have to bounce off of the bug, maybe? It moved right as I... Okay. Do they ever move, or... They only move after you swing? Okay, that's weird. Hold on, I don't know how I'm supposed to predict that. Let me go back over here. Nope, not happening. I don't think I can make this. Yeah, the farthest I can go is that, and it's not good enough. Unless the bug helps me by accident. Okay. Alright, let's go back to that hole and see if we can figure that out. Okay, great. I'm fairly certain we're supposed to look for that tree, though. So let's just head west more. Oh, there's a bridge. I think that's right. Wow, this certainly is a video game. Yeah, it is. It is a video game. Great. Will I ever make it? Yes. Let's talk to let's talk to this golf ball here. Be wary of the many secret pitfalls that are hidden in this forest. Oh. What? What's that? Stroke count increased. Wait, is that permanent? I hope that's permanent. Nice. Mr. David was having problems with the last game. I absolutely was, yes. That was bad. Blue says my stroke count is increasing. So is mine, incidentally. Let's go this way. That was... Wait, why is this, like, slipperier? It looks like dirt. Wait, this is Up and Over Cave. This is back where we... Oh, good. We're back here now. I did. Okay, a bird. What? Why was there a bug in that plant? I'm trying. I literally am trying to do that. Okay. We did it. Eagle found. Plus 10 strokes. Take that, burb. Okay. Okay. Let's not waste that. Oh, I'm gonna waste it. Okay, forget it. Let's go north. What exactly am I supposed to be doing? There's a hole there. Routed route. Okay. I guess we go this way? It's kind of hard to... Oh, that's not good. Wait, can I even make that jump? What do you... Mosquito, go away. It's on... There's a mosquito on my back! Oh, is it gonna make me fly? Hold on. I'm confused. Was the mosquito sucking my golf blood? I'm allowing that because it's very funny. All right, let me go back to that hole over there. In golf, you're supposed to avoid the sand and the water. Yes, I'm aware. Nice. What? Oh, there's grass there. Wait, hold on. Okay, at least I keep the extra strokes. I like how much you are feeling silly playing this. I am feeling very silly. To be fair, I've been in kind of a weird, silly mood all day though. Oh, I found a bird. Okay, that's good, I guess. All right, let's go up to the right this time. Nope, that didn't work. I thought I could break through that. Wait, so maybe there is like a strategy to this. Like maybe if I go like right to the corner. Nice. Great. Okay. Maybe that'll work. Yes, it worked. All right. Now we have 26. That's great. We're making steady progress. This is how I like my roguelikes. I guess this is how I like my roguelikes. Less like roguelikes and more like roguelites. I don't know. Words are dumb. Ishawa. I found an eagle. Okay. Good. Let's see, what is... Nope, can't do anything with that. Interesting. Oh, let's go there, actually. Okay, come on. Great. No, we're not... It's so, like... Okay, here we go. Should I just go full blast? No, that was not the answer. What do you have to say? How did I get here? I can't even swim. Good question. Casual cave. Okay. Oh, this is the... Wait. This is back where... I'm confused. This is that other cave that we were in earlier. Nice. Okay, I can't actually... I can't angle it right, because I'll keep going too far. Nice. That hole keeps dragging me in, and I'm not going to be able to... Oh, there we go. Interesting. Nice. Oh, we can get the bird. For how many strokes? 10. Okay. Nice. You don't like birds? Generally? Wait, why? What's wrong with birds? Birds are great. At least speciesist, that's for sure. Okay. Come on. They're against his... What are your principles that have anything to do with birds? Rooted route. Okay, we're back here. Oh, you can kill the worms. And I'm back. Out. I only have one stroke, unfortunately. I'm out of strokes. Okay. All right, let's try the other route. But didn't that golf ball say something about the west and finding a wizard golf ball? Let's talk to this guy again. I'm confused about his directions. Nice. They make a lot of noise and fly around. That's not all. I mean, that's not all birds. Okay, so owls don't make a lot of noise. Ostriches don't fly around. So what you're saying is you dislike most birds, just not like penguins also don't make any noise and they also don't fly around. Well, they make a little bit of noise, I guess. Hold on, I'm getting some water. Do I understand the word generally? Birds? Oh, generally? I don't like birds generally. Oh, I forgot that you said generally. So, yeah, I guess so. I understand what you're saying. Alright, what are you saying? A wise ball lives near a tree. Head to West Pond and then south under Tall Bridge. West Pond. West Pond. Let's find West Pond. Nice. Thank you for telling us that, Blue. I'm naked in spirit. That's a callback to what I said earlier. There's a big tree. Oh, Wise Balls Cave. That's what they're gonna call my my basement when I have a mansion. They're gonna call it Wise Balls Cave. They say I am wise. West of here is a hole atop a hill. There may be something good inside. Yeah. Topical hates birds. All birds, he said. He said all birds. Not in general. He meant all birds. Sorry, I'm just kidding. He said generally. He doesn't like birds. He doesn't like the ones that make a lot of noise and fly around for some reason. They say I am wise. West of here is a hole atop a hill. There may be something good inside. We already found that hole on top of a hill. Is that what he's talking about? So, sincere question here. Do you think the disliking of birds has something to do with owning houses? A lot of the people that I've met that have problems with birds usually have problems with them because of the way the birds interact with their houses. Do you own a house? I've unlocked the class Hentai Nerd in Galgun. Okay. I can choose for all the girls to wear dancer garb now. I don't know what dancer garb is, but congratulations, I guess? Is the game fun? Should I get it? Bzzzt, golf sighted. Beginning observation. Yes, there is golf happening right now. I'll get it when it goes on sale again. Because it was on sale for like, what, $3 or something crazy like that? Mustang my Fjoror. What? PSP game, so the levels are short. The game is short too. Okay, I'm not doing well. Okay, that's not the way to go. Well, no, this is possible. Bzzzt, observation complete, golf. Okay, I don't need to read that every time. Is that, that might be in the list of games you can't actually stream. So we'd have to check. They're pretty strict about what games you can play if they're too saucy. Okay, let's Let's find that hill again. Wasn't it in the top left? Or the middle left? North, west, west? West, northwest? There are a part where you shoot girls in the area many times while they're stuck in glue. Okay, that's a weird thing to say. To save them from demons? Oh, that sounds good. That's what we want to do. We want to save everyone from demons by any means necessary. In the area. The area. Google says you can. Alright, well there you go. We now know. Is this the one on top of the hill? No, that's not the, okay. Oh, this is a pitfall that you can't actually escape from. Stop. Stop. Great. It's a pinball mushroom. Oh my gosh. Which part of Google says I can? Alright, let's go west. And let's go across this flower. Boing. Got it. I think it's up northwest from here. From this little, like, cavity. Right? It's up here? The Google part? No, like, which part of Google? Like, is it the AI? Is it the AI overview? Is it the... Did you get it from Twitch? Did it take you to twitch.com? It also says you can stream Senran Kagura. No. I think you can only stream certain ones of that franchise. I don't think you can stream all of them. Both Twitch and Reddit. Great. Well, we're back here, which isn't good. We were already here. Great. This is Reddit? Wow, we're in Reddit right now, guys. Did you know that? Wait. Where am I supposed to be going right now? In this hole? No, that's bad. Okay. This is impossible. There's no reason to go up there. Reddit as an adjective. What do you mean? Isn't Reddit a proper noun? Also, I was joking. Okay, gotcha. Well, there's a hill right there. That might be it. He has not looked at the internet ever, and I don't really spend a lot of time on the internet anymore. Yeah. The last time I was really heavy into the internet was like maybe... Wait, what? Oh, we're in a hole here. Is that up or down? That's down. Okay. What? Mushroom trying to punch me? Ooh, bird. Oof. There we go. Perfect. No, what? Are you kidding me right now? Like that. But how am I supposed to get up there? There, like that. Okay. This is apparently where the good stuff is. Let's go north. Ooh. More. Okay. Is there more here? What? Is this like special stone, or did I miss the... I think I missed it. Oh, that's not good. I can't go back. Please work. Oh my gosh, it worked. Thank goodness. There, okay. Nice. What sling should Topical know? Nah, you're good, Topical? Nice. Checkpoint activated. I guess I don't need to know that, but David is a failure for not knowing it. See, I'm a failure for not knowing it, but when I ask what I don't know, I am not informed. It is not my fault that I am ignorant. Maybe it is, though. I read like 30 articles, and I read like 30 articles on Urban Dictionary, and I was like, oh, that's enough. I'm done with this. Is laugh. Reddit? To laugh is to Reddit? Is that what I'm missing? I'm confused. Imagine needing to read the articles. I killed the mosquito. Wait, isn't this back where we were? This is very confusing. This is back here. I don't want to be back here. Well, at least we have a checkpoint in that cave. That's nice. I guess we can go back up here. Is Reddit... Reddit's that, the forum where, like, everything gets deleted, so there's, like, no... It's, like, very revisionist, right? Is that one? Which is the one that, like, records everything and keeps it? What's... I don't remember what it's called. Reddit is the woke censorship website. Huh. Yeah, that's the one I was... That's a, whoa, what? Look at those. Those look like molten hands, like all crunched up, like reaching up out of the ground. I guess that doesn't narrow it down. Wait a second. That's not how physics works, or like depth perception works. Look, that right there. See that? That's like going up, so we'd be able to go under that because there's nothing behind it. Hence the descriptor of certain actions or attitude as Reddit. Oh, I see. Whoa, we found a weird temple. T-temple. Interesting. Wait, what? Wait, does that bug hurt me? Oh. Oh, I'm out of strokes. Great. Ugh. Okay. We're back here. I wonder how I go over that. What? Welcome back. Thank you. Okay, I don't... Mosquitoes equals bad. Oh my gosh, they suck the strokes out of me. That's not good. It's true. That's a true. It's a true statement. I don't know what to tell you. That's in the context of this game, it's a true statement. Okay, let's go back up to that magical temple. I don't know why I just decided that it's magical. I just have. Okay, how do I get back to the temple quickly from this checkpoint? Nice, good job. This is definitely not the fastest way back. Did you guys ever play that like multiplayer real-time strategy game, Worms? Where you're like little worms on like a two-dimensional plane and you like shoot each other with like weird bullets? No? That's interesting. I feel like Topical, that's a game that I feel like you would really like. Based on the other games that you seem to have an affinity for, I think you'd like that one. Okay, I don't like that these mosquitoes are aggressive. No, they're look how aggressive and fast they are. Oh, you better not. No! Get off of me! Ouch. Oh my gosh, pathetic. I'm pathetic. Okay, this is freaking me out. Have you ever played Snake with the old YouTube buffering icon? I have. That was good. I really like Snake as a concept and as a game. There's a game in this collection that's like Snake. It's very good. Oh, here we go, here we go. Okay, should we go in the temple again? I guess maybe. Nah, lost media means that we don't have access to any like footage of it. I guess it would be a lost game because we can't play it anymore. But I guess it would, yeah, since that's the media is a game, I think you're right, yeah. I wonder who built this place. It's all ruined now. I bet there's something good inside. Maybe it'll be an artifact called the Golf Club of 1,000,000,000 Strokes. Maybe there's some juice inside. That too. Oh gosh, I need to not hit the ball so hard. Great, we're back here. I honestly kind of wish I had my old checkpoint. I guess I could go all the way back and get it. What kind of juice do you think a golf ball would like? Awesome. Great. Okay. Why does hitting the checkpoint not give me my strokes back? Oh, it does. I'm just stupid. No, get off of me. I think if you hit it when it's green, they go flying off. Is he still on me? No, he's not. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Nice, I went right back to where I started. That's great. It would not? Wait, hold on. A golf ball would be a juice-hating B word. I'm just gonna say it because there's multiple B words, and that one's not as bad. A golf ball would be a juice-hating bastard. Why? I personally think a golf ball would like a very specific kind of juice. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go here. This way? Yeah, maybe up here? No! What? Oh, bird. Okay, very good. East Temple. You personally are Dumbo. Like the... Yes, it blocked that word. Dumbo is a Disney character, so I'm gonna allow that one. That's weird. Maybe it's a very, very niche bullying term on someone else's channel or something. Like it made some poor like streamer cry or something. You're the last GOLF to awaken. Maybe you'll set things right. I'll help if I can. I once knew a ball who could stop dead in her tracks. I heard she went to the forest to train. Okay, that's cool. Maybe Twitch should stop being a preschool teacher. I think it's Automod. I don't know if Twitch has anything to do with it. I guess Twitch probably programmed the Automod. I don't know. I really don't like that the mosquitoes that they do that. It said there was a forest somewhere up here. Yeah, I had a junior high school teacher that wouldn't let us say the word stupid. I was like, why? The word stupid is used to describe something that's not like smart. It's the opposite of smart. So you have to call everyone mediocre? Twitch's Automod? I don't know, actually. I'm not sure if Twitch outsourced a different system. They could have collaborated with another. Oh no, you must have just disappointed her? No, it wasn't me. It was other students were calling other students stupid. Did you call him? No, her. I did not call her stupid. You just said stupif? Oh, you must have just disappointed. Did I just say stupid? What did I call stupid? Oh, I said it to describe the situation. Does that count? Wow, I'm bad at this. Okay. Okay. What? I'm stuck! How was that fair? That was what? What? I don't have enough strokes to do this. That would be my great quest, to call everyone stupid. Weird quest. What would be the wait, what? That just takes me to the top of the okay, whatever. What's the purpose of that? Just to make you happy? Cause like who wins in that situation? You get a mild chuckle out of it? Okay, let's I don't like those mosquitoes at all. Especially because they're right next to the checkpoint. What's the purpose of catching all the Pokemon? To look at them? To name them? To love and care for them? I don't know. Hoarding? No, I think there's a reason. It's the same reason we want to, like, resource hoarding. No, I don't. Are Pokemon an unlimited resource? Don't they just keep coming back? We've already been in here. I don't know why I'm going in there. No, you can't. You can't do that. That's not allowed. Okay, get out of the way, you little bug. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Blue says, I have done it. Oh my goodness. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, guys. Where do you guys think I need to go? To that temple? This is this cave. Great. Jinx? You picked Jinx out of all the Pokemon? I'm not even gonna... I'm done. I'm done addressing this topic. You can have your fun in the chat. I'm done. Those luscious red lips and purple skin, she's beautiful. Okay. Are Pokemon sentient or sapient? I guess it depends on which one. She wasn't purple. Jinx wasn't purple? You were just joking? It's hard to tell. I'm gonna hit the bird. Alright, I hit the bird. I wish it, like, over-leveled. Like, it went over. You know, what is that called when you, like, over-heal? What? I was not aware of that. That's crazy. I said it. Yeah, I figured it out. I know some of the terms that the I'm not it just took me a moment. I figured it out. Overheal. Yes, that's what I said. Overheal. Oh, I thought that was just a shadow. No, stop. Alright, let's go in the East Temple again. If we can make it to it. When you overheal, you overheal. The reason I was having difficulty thinking of it is because getting your strokes back in this game doesn't technically count as healing. So I was like, what is that called when you like maximum stat point? I was just thinking in stat points in general, so I wasn't thinking about HP. East Temple! We made it to the East Temple. Wow. Wow. Going to a therapist like, hey, you made me too healed. Give me some trauma. Are they allowed to do that? If you ask them for that, are you allowed to have them do that? Like, because their goal is to help you, and it's kind of between the both of you how you are helped, isn't it? Because sometimes, like, exposure therapy is helpful. I guess there's probably laws about that sort of thing. I'm not sure. Do no harm. Oh yeah, the Hippocratic Oath. That's why many have affairs with their patients. They don't do that. Do they do that? I don't think they do that. It sounds like you have what is that called? A presumption about them? They probably do. Well, I see that's why single men should have hot female therapists. Blue says, I would love that. Oh my goodness, you guys. Well, I don't remember how to get out of this cave, so that's not good. Ah, there we go. You're leaving? Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, Blue. Thank you for hanging out. I'm kind of mystified about, like, my goal. See, at least with Vanger, there was like a very clear goal. Like, I knew where I was supposed to go. This one, it's like a little too open. Let's get the bird. We're gonna need it. Never mind. We're just gonna go into the water because I'm gonna miss. Oh, we can't actually go high enough on that. Oh, I see. There's like little like jump spots that you have to go through. Let's do that. Let's do that while we're here. Oh, good. I should have gotten the checkpoint. I'm gonna get the checkpoint just so that the mosquitoes can stop getting me. Did I just annihilate the mosquito? Oh no, they respawn. Great. Awesome. Sorry, I'm not talking, I'm focused. That was close. Where was the checkpoint? Is that really your choice of question? That's the question that you've chosen for thought-provoking questions? Wasn't there a situation like that in the Bible? Where the guy thought that the world was ending, and so did his daughters? Nightbot wants thought-provoking questions? Yeah, not that thought-provoking. Good thought-provoking, not bad thought-provoking. Okay. Let's go north. I don't know. I think that's to be honest, since you asked, I think that's a question for God. You should ask God that question, and he'll answer for you. No, Lot's daughters got him drunk and conceived two of Israel's enemy nations, the Moabites and the Ammonites. Big diss to say that your rivals are descended from that. Oh, okay, interesting. I was not aware. Oh, do you think it was like an intentional, like, a jab at them? Like God was like, haha. Kind of spiteful if he did, but whatever. Wait, what? How did I not fall in the water? Ammonites are Pokemon, duh. I mean, yeah. A birdie. Dang. Technically speaking, didn't the first descendants of Adam, weren't they technically all brothers and sisters? I don't know, honestly, some parts of the Bible are hard to understand. It's worth noting that Ruth was a Moabite, so despite their origins, they're still portrayed as capable of following God. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, the Gentiles were welcomed into the fold, so... Wow, that was super lucky. Where are these things from? They look like big insects, but they're made of metal. Beep. Okay. Depends on your interpretation. Some people assume Cain's wife had to be his sister. Others believe that there were other humans around that aren't mentioned. Out of necessity? Why wouldn't eating of the tree of knowledge of good and evil already make it known to them? Like, wouldn't the law already be written on their hearts? I don't know, it's all speculation for me, I don't care. Yeah, I feel like that's a question for God. If God wants to answer that question, he will do so. Not necessarily. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, good. More. Let's just play it safe. That was not playing it safe, but whatever. I expected that to be way deeper. What? That's up? I thought that was down. Okay, apparently that's up. I'm quite stupid, sorry. The Mosaic Covenant hadn't been implemented yet. If you remember in Romans, Paul mentions that the law is what makes people aware of their sin. The law hadn't been established yet. But the Noahic Covenant, though, there was a law. There was a law that they followed before Moses. The one that the Gentiles still follow to this day. Okay. What is happening right here? It does, actually. I thought it implies it, because, Pharaoh, the Pharaoh in Egypt, he, when told that... Oh, good. We don't have enough strength. Yeah, when told that What's-His-Face had a sister, Noahic Covenant does not? I think it does, actually, but that's just me. I think it was already clear, but whatever. I'm not sure. I think it was more, I think it wasn't important for Noah to write down all the rules, But I think they had more rules that we don't have access to now. Because it's no longer relevant. It in fact says the opposite in Genesis 9. Wait, what does it say? Ouch. Where am I supposed to be going? This way? This can't be right. No, that's not right. Hold on. That works. Possibly, in my opinion, there is nothing implying Adam and Eve are the only humans. So they could have met up with other humans after being expelled from the garden. That's true. It does not say that they were the only humans. It's just that's part of the what do you call it? The priestly tradition or whatever. Okay. Now we're over here. Are we supposed to be going this way? Whoa, that's not okay. I don't know where we're supposed to be going. I'm lost. You know, I guess I can use the whatchamacallit. Oof. What did I just get? I got 4 something. But that was almost very good. Seriously. There we go. Calm Cave. Okay, we want to go... That is... Oh, you could look at... Oh, so I just go down. It shows which direction it's going. It's up? Wait, that's going up. From me. Wait. Hold on. I'm confused. Yeah, that... Okay, that way, that way. Okay, so that I can't go... I have to go around. Dang it. Let's aim for the rock so we can bounce off if we hit it too hard. Nice. The language implies that Adam and Eve were the only humans. It implies that they were the first humans. They are obviously the first humans. Yeah, where do you get that from? Genuinely asking. They were the first ones. The only ones at the time of creation? Of course, yes. We're not saying that there were other creatures that were on the planet when they were created. What we're saying is there's no implication that more were not created elsewhere afterwards, outside of the garden. Maybe even a different species of sentient humanoids, like the sons of God or something. Whoa, okay, that's fine. I guess we're going over there now. Where are we even? I should probably look around. Hold on. Okay, there's a hole there. You can only look so far, unfortunately. Do I have a map? Genesis 2. Yes, that's a possibility. Scripture does not say Adam and Eve are the only or first 2 humans to be made. In Genesis 1, God makes male and female, and in 2 he makes Adam, a specific individual. At least that's what I think is likely. Going to need a specific verse and why you think it says that. Yeah, I would appreciate that too. There are 2 different accounts of the of the creation. The first chapter and then the second chapter are two different accounts of the same event. The man that is created is named Adam. Yes, we're not debating that. That is true. The one in chapter 2 or 1? Yes, that also, yes, which one? The one in 2 is named Adam, I think. Genesis 2:7, 15 through 18. Oh wait, can we go up here? It looks like we might be able. Wait, no. We definitely cannot go up there. I found a bird by accident. Wow. Okay. Oh, I see. It's like a little obstacle course down there, right? It's like right here. So does that mean I go in here and then that? How do I get up there? Oh, you probably go in here, which pops you out here, and then you have to jump across. You have to jump from here to here to here, and then you have to hit that bird. So I have to kill all the birds, I think. They're not real birds, by the way. They're robot birds, I think. At least I think they are. It's hard to tell, actually. Are you serious right now? I definitely didn't want to go that way. Pablo says, only one man. He is alone. He is the one that names the beasts. He is given a helper because he is alone. She is then named Eve. Yeah, again, we're not debating that. In 1:26 and 27, it says, man is created in God's own image, male and female. I'm thinking that means humanity in general is created first, then a specific human is made. I think they're the same event. But that's fine. We don't have any way of proving it. We can't really go back. Okay. Gur Grotto. Gur. Alone, yes, but alone in the garden. He is made outside the garden and then placed in it. There could have been others made before him and not placed in the garden. I'm not sure. Oh, nice. Very good. Oh, nice. Now we're up here. Okay, so I have to make it... Oh, it has... It's like a little golf course. It has 5 strokes. The par is 5. I did it. We call the machines bogies, since they look like bugs. They're from the underground. Beep. So the goal is to kill the birds. This is crazy. The language is clear. Why do you hold to this position? It's not in the Bible implicitly or otherwise. Well, none of us speak Hebrew. I don't know what the void is. So the language can only be as clear as our understanding of Hebrew. Also, I don't think they used those texts as books of understanding. They used those as texts for symbolic meaning. I got it from a book called The Lost World of Adam and Eve by John Walton. Never heard of it. Okay, how do I get back? Maybe this'll work? Nope. Very fascinating book, although I don't know if I agree with everything you said. It really opened up Genesis to me beyond the young Earth creationist viewpoint. Topical says that's a cop-out. The translators understood Hebrew. As someone who knows another language, you mostly just translate the other language in your head. No, I don't think it's a cop-out. So I personally believe that certain things have been improperly translated since the beginning of time. And it's our job to correct them. But that's just my belief. Okay, is this a death pit? What does that say? UFO. It says UFO. Oh, not good. Okay, hold on. How do I get close enough to not... A lot of people use their their interpretation of things. I think they sometimes use their interpretation to reinforce what they believe. Okay, why can I not jump over that? It's not a language issue. John Walton gets his ideas from understanding both the meaning of the Hebrew words and their Near Eastern context. I guess we can't go over these? It sure looks like we can with the dotted line, but whatever. Okay, that looks important, but I want to save strokes, so let's go here. Oh, that just takes us back here. The Bible explicitly teaches that Adam and Eve were the first two humans. Yes. This John Walton guy sounds like he's trying to reconcile modern science with the Bible. No. That's not what I'm saying. Both can be true. There are elements of modern science that can be true, there are elements of modern science that can't be true. And it is possible that Adam and Eve were the first two humans, and that God provided a way for them to not have incestual relationships. God is all-powerful, and I believe he has the capacity to do that, mostly because of the fact that I think he would not allow an incestuous relationship. You could say that. I have no problem with evolution, but I respect that some Christians won't accept it. I respect that as well. I want to talk to that golf ball. Ow! What? How are we... Okay. You know what? That's fine. I'll accept it. Okay, it's not letting me... Also, where is the verse that says Adam and Eve were just priests of all the other humans in the garden? This dude sounds like a Gnostic. We're just priests of all the other humans in the garden. I don't know. I mean, Hebrew traditions has a lot of things we don't understand. Like golems and stuff. We don't understand those, but apparently they're in the Hebrew mythology. Give me a second to check his book. Yeah, maybe he's a Gnostic, I don't know. Is it possible to be a Trinitarian Gnostic? Since apparently being Trinitarian is super important. Like, I mean, that literally it is. Isn't a Gnostic is just someone who... A Gnostic is someone who is granted special knowledge, right? He is not Gnostic, I assure you. I don't know what a Gnostic is, actually, in this context. No? What is a Gnostic? Is a Gnostic a person who... Is that the ones that believe that there's a demiurge? Is that the Gnostic? Like, the Old Testament God is not the same as the New Testament God? Is that a Gnostic? Or is that a type of Gnostic? I'm asking because I'm not quite sure. Look at how well we're doing. We're like leveling up and stuff. That's crazy. What? Oh, that's up. Okay. Okay, so I need to get to that bird in 5 strokes. That's not happening. If it had bounced up, it would have, but no. Okay. Golf power, unimpressive. Parbot escaped. Oh, it's a parbot! Duh! Like a parrot, but par. Wow, I'm really slow to pick up on the puns that this game is presenting me. Do you think I can go over these cactuses? No. So on page 104... Wait, Gnostics are varied as pagan. Wait, how can a Gnostic be pagan? Pagan means... Isn't pagan... Do you mean heretic? It's a term over many different groups that believe they have secret knowledge that isn't in scripture or tradition. So... In order to be a Gnostic that is recognized, you have to become a saint? Is that how it works? Some believe all flesh and material is evil, some are hedonists. Okay, what does that have to do with this guy? Doesn't sound like he's either of those things. Grand Vizier says, so on page 104 of the book, Walton's proposition is that Adam is the priest of the garden and Eve is assigned as a co-priest or helper. I mean, what's wrong with that? A priest is just like... a priest is like a leader, like a father. Or like the one who carries out the rituals of God, right? It's like it's meant to mimic the tabernacle. Yeah, I gathered that when I was reading the Old Testament. Everything is like the tabernacle is like a microcosm of like the what do you call it? The heavenly realms. No, just like pagans, which is many religions, Gnostic is many different groups. Oh, like pagans. But they all believe they have secret knowledge and that secret knowledge is not in tradition or scripture. Grand Vizier says you are correct, David. Cool. Let's talk to this guy and see if he gives us more information about where we're supposed to go. I hope he does. This Walton guy is just adding to the Bible then? Wait, but you just said you could do that if you were in tradition. So if you wrote something that was in the tradition, then you could add to it. I'm confused. He's giving exegesis, right? You may have a point there, but I suggest you read his book before trying to refute it. Yeah, that's a good stance is eisegesis? No, exegesis. Not the one where you're... What is it called? Process of interpreting a text, especially scripture, by reading one's own ideas, biases, or interpretations into it, rather than drawing meaning from the text itself. Oh, I see. No, his is eisegesis. Isn't that what you're doing too? Hold on, I'm confused. Aren't all of our interpretations that? I'm really confused. Because exegesis is like just the scripture and what it means. But hermeneutics means, because of hermeneutics, it means that you're just saying what is in scripture, but only when it aligns with your tradition. So your hermeneutic is linked to your bias. But see, Walton is not making stuff up, quote unquote. He's using the cultures around the Hebrews to show why the creation story was written, and told the way it was. It's not meant to be a literal account of the universe's material origins. That doesn't mean it's not true. It's just that it means it's not about how the world was made. To be fair, Topical has not invoked tradition in this discussion. Well, I think the tradition that he invoked, I don't know if it's a tradition, but the whole point of the argument is that he made the claim that brothers and sisters were allowed to marry and have children, and maintained doing that until a law was necessary to be made that prevented that from happening, because it needed to be stopped. If it's not a literal interpretation, then is Jesus not a literal Adam? What? The symbolic. These are symbols. Just like marriage is a symbol of the church. It's you could say that it's a literal marriage, but it's more a symbolic marriage. Walton agrees with that. He believes Adam was a real person, just that he wasn't the very first human or the only human. Another birdie. How many birds are there that I need to get? Oh, the forest. Let's go to the forest. So did Jesus evolve over 1 million years then? What do you mean? Jesus was there at the beginning. Why would he evolve? He may have transmuted, like when he took on earthly form. I don't think that counts as evolution though. Let's see what's in here. No, but I have no problem saying humanity did. Again, though, I understand that some Christians reject evolution. Okay, this is just back here. We don't want to be here. That's my point, David. Thanks. Yeah, yeah, but we don't know how many years he was alive. Jesus was here from the beginning. Adam was there at the beginning of creation. Yeah, Adam was the first. I guess to add a little bit, like a little bit of a different term to it, I guess he was the first sentient? Sapient? Walton doesn't dispute that. Yeah, I don't think he... Yeah, I haven't seen any disagreement between what Topical's saying and what Walton's saying. I'm just... If anything, I think Walton is giving more clarity to the Hebrew tradition. That's what I've noticed. But I haven't read it either. By the way, are you willing to consider me a Christian despite our disagreement? That's a good question, I guess. It's hard to tell. I can't make it up this hill. I want to just go up to the second rung, like that. There we go. I'm not one to judge that. That's fair. Thank you for not calling me a heretic. Topical, are you done calling people heretics? You've done that to me like 8 times. Alright, let's go... Which way do you guys want to go? Southeast? We haven't been southeast yet. If I could go southeast. It depends if what is being said has been deemed heresy by the church or its councils. What? I think that you yourself have the ability to assess whether or not something that I have said is heresy. Like, you can interpret what the councils meant and go from there, right? That's a thing. Actually, the traditional Christians have been better about accepting evolution than Protestants. That's true. If you were claiming monophysitism, then yes, I'd call you a heretic. What is monophysitism? I don't know what that is. Don't worry, I'm not a monophysite. I don't know what that word is. Sandy Subterra. You won't make it far in this desert without a way to roll and jump across the sand. Oh, that's not good. That Christ had a single divine nature, not also a human nature. What? Okay. Why are all the heresies related to the nature of God the Father and the nature of Christ and the nature of the Holy Spirit? Why aren't heresies related to things that are human? Like, for example, if someone says, oh, you're allowed to drink as much alcohol as you want and get drunk and still be a Christian because it's not a sin. Why isn't that a heresy? Because that's what's most important? Okay, well, the church hasn't done a very good job making that seem like it's the most important. The church seems to care about all the other stuff. That was the first major controversy in the early church. Well, if that's the case, most of the controversies that we have now are small potatoes. The oldest controversies tend to get the most attention. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I guess we go up here. Yes, that's why there were big splits. Where are we going? This is really confusing, guys. This might be even more stressful than Vanguard. As for someone who justifies getting drunk, he is living in sin, not a heretic just living in sin. I personally think the Bible states that it's only the priests that aren't allowed to get drunk. I think Solomon clearly states that heavy drinking is for those who experience deep sorrow, not the priests. But I don't think that there's any real moral judgment against either position, honestly. Grand Vizier says, and hopefully other Christians can guide him back and get him to realize his drinking problem. It's in the New Testament too. Golf sighted. Oh, it's a bird. Can we make it to the bird? 1, 2, we got it. Okay, good. Another bird. Most bogeys are indestructible, but water short circuits them. What do they want? Oh, we have to hit the bugs into the water. This does kind of have a Pokemon-y soundtrack. I just noticed that. It sounds very Pokemon. Birds not being real and being killed? I don't like this game. They're parbots, they're not birds. Then again, if they aren't real, is anything of value is lost? Birds suck? No, they don't. The only thing that sucks in this game is mosquitoes. Yeah, exactly. Well, you can hate on viruses and parasites as much as you'd like. And baboons. Baboons as well. Baboons, for all intents and purposes, baboons are demonic, in my opinion. I keep thinking that's going up, but it's not. It's going down. What's wrong with baboons? They rip people to shreds with their sharp teeth. And have fun doing it. Alright, let's go... I don't know where I'm supposed to go, actually. We're gonna run out of strokes. Oh, that's not good. At least we get to talk to this guy before we die. I heard there's something good across this pit, but I haven't been able to make it. Alright, we need to find something to let us go across the sand. This is a really elaborate game, huh? Anyways, long story short, to answer all of your questions, I think there is an answer. I've said this before. I believe there is a perfect hermeneutic. And only those to whom it has been revealed have access to it. Does that make me a Gnostic? Golf sighted, beginning to observation. Okay, that's one of them right there, but how do we get to that one? That's possible from here, I think. Yeah, it is, right? Maybe? Well, not if I keep doing that. Oh, there's grass there. That's why I can't get enough speed. That's not gonna happen. So yeah, to answer your question from like 400 hours ago, you, at that point in time, if it is necessary for you to commit an act of sin in order to further the human species, then it is God's will for the human species to die. Because, it's kind of one of those things where God would not permit sin, because it would be like welcoming that which is not allowed in his temple for the sake of, what do you call it? For the sake of humanity, not for himself. He should do all things for himself, not for humanity. You would procreate with my sister to revive the human race, but okay, well, what? That's a weird joke. What? Leave my sister out of this, thank you. We're talking hypothetical people. How do you square being a Christian and saying things like that? Good question. Doesn't the New Testament forsake saying things that are like foul and like perverse? You eisegete the Bible just like John Walton. Well, at least you admit it. Do you guys want to play a different game? There are plenty of games in this collection, so we don't have to keep playing this. Sure. Alright. Alright, Grand Vizier, you give me a row anywhere between, what is that, 10? 1 to 10? Wait, yeah. 1 to 10. And Topical, you give me a column, no, a row 1 through 5. And Topical, you give me a column 1 through 10. Okay, Topical, Grand Vizier is 3, Topical is 1. Waldorf's Journey. One player journey, Waldorf's Journey. Oh, look how cute he is. Let's look at the controls. A is jump, A and air is fly, B is use equipment, up and down is aim jump. Topical says, I was just making a language joke. I don't think it's a climbing game so much as it is a jumping game. What is that? Ah! Oh look, a little penguin guy. Welcome to Princess Penguin's Provisions. Balloon and propeller. A few seconds of precision flying. Okay. Wow, that was lucky. Wow, okay. Let's do beach ball? What does the beach ball do? Oh, it shows me. Oh, I see. Oh my gosh, I'm going so fast. Go back to sleep? Oh, he's a wall. Oh, okay. He's having a dream. Walruses are better than birds? Do you think walruses have committed less sins per capita than birds? I always wake up after falling in a dream. I sometimes do, not always though. For sure. There's a dark shape on the horizon. What does that mean? Oh. I should probably be careful. I say as I jump off the edge. What do you guys think of this one? Is this one good? It's pretty cute. I once saw a lady trying to break up two ducks mating because she thought a lady trying to break up two ducks mating because she thought the male duck was assaulting the female duck. Huh. Something looms out there in the sea. Ow! Okay, so the pigs are evil. Nothing new there, I guess. You can see them coming if you squint. I was thinking, how do you think ducks get made? Is this low-key an eldritch horror game? It may be. It may be. How am I supposed to get those down there? Welcome to Princess Penguin's Provisions. Let's get propeller and binoculars and propeller and binoculars. Let's use the binoculars first. Macroevolution has never been observed, so it's unwise to try to make our scripture fit an unobserved scientific theory. Macroevolution? Oh, you mean interspecies. That's true. But sometimes we classify two things as different species when they're actually not, because they can interbreed. I disagree. We have enough fossil evidence to indicate it. I don't know a lot about fossil evidence. I'm not really a paleontologist, but... Canned fish, what does that do? Oh, that probably fills our fish meter. Yeah, it does. They're coming for your teeth. Ew. Oh, I'm a walrus. They're coming for my tusks. Poachers. What are you? What does this do? That's just something I'll have to respectfully disagree about. Does the Orthodox Church believe in the existence of dinosaurs? Thank God. Okay. Welcome to Princess Penguin's Provisions. Let's get some canned fish, please. Since we are completely out. Ah, it's not what I meant to do. No! 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 There's tons of missing pieces. You have to greatly extrapolate to get to macro. Also, things can look the same and be completely different species, so even if they look like a missing link, there may not be. I know Catholics are okay with evolution, so I assumed Orthodox were as well. Yeah, I think most Eastern Orthodox don't really have a stake in it. I don't think they care very much about the ancient histories. They care more about the progress of modern history. Or rather, the stagnation of modern history. Go back to sleep, yes. They wanted to start at Christ and end at Christ. It's like, that's as far as we go. Which, to be fair, there is a lot of general reverence for that in culture. Go back to sleep. Okay, we gotta have a strategy here. Maybe the higher up we go, the better, because then we can. I wonder what this guy does. I don't know. There are squids in the sky. Did you guys answer my question? What do you guys think? Do you guys think dinosaurs existed? Welcome to Princess Penguin's Provisions. Grand Vizier says yes. Let's get some canned fish since we're out. Let's also get a propeller. That could be helpful. Ooh, treasure. Wait, how do I get that? Do I jump on it? I'm confused. Someone look up how to open treasure chests in Waldorf's Journey. Oh, I need a key. I don't have a key. I found a key earlier, but I see their descendants every day. Which is your favorite dinosaur descendant? Hold on, why is my Twitch not... It's not refreshing the chat. Okay, there we go. Theistic evolution is an atheism factory, which is why there are far more Western atheists than Eastern atheists. I don't know what you're talking about. These two ideas can't be reconciled. Adam didn't evolve, therefore Jesus didn't evolve. What? What? I'm seeing some false equivalencies. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? I'm very confused. What does that have to do with anything? I asked if you thought dinosaurs existed. Yes, as well. Okay. Read Corinthians. I have read Corinthians, and yes, he is the second Adam. I just saw that, yes. I have read Corinthians. I believe that Jesus is the second Adam. I don't know what that has to do with evolution. Harpoon. Pull yourself towards any ledge. I'm gonna get the canned fish for now. I agree with that, but I think you can be okay with evolution and not be an atheist. I think it depends on... It's like the chicken or egg thing. It's like you can be created and then still modify yourself afterwards. Like just because there were like less species of dogs in the Garden of Eden doesn't mean you can't evolve into a different type of dog. If anything, young Earth creationism is what fuels atheism. Actually, Topical, what interpretation of Genesis do you believe? I think so too, but when you explore the two ideas, you see they're incompatible. I never had that experience. I mean, if you told me that God was a time-traveling alien, I think I could probably make it work too. I don't believe that, but... I'm just saying, there's a lot of confusing ways to interpret reality. And I think, it's pretty obvious that man was the first sapient... Or Adam was the first sapient man. Problem is trying to make things work when they don't. I think that's called a paradigm shift. When you figure out that something does work when you thought it didn't. That's what happened with our understanding of gravity and relativity. I don't know. Does that make sense? Let's get a beach ball just so we can see where we're going. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, let's do like a big jump this way. Okay, there's another guy there, so if I aim up a little bit, then I should be able to do a big jump. Okay, that works. Oh, not good. Not good. Okay, we're okay. Good. Okay, let's do beach ball here. Okay, need to go a little higher. Oh, I jumped back down by accident. Do you understand that death is required for evolution, yet the Bible says that death didn't enter the world until Adam's sin? Yeah, I didn't... You're putting words into my mouth. I'd never said that Adam evolved from something. I just jumped off the edge. Oh, the Puffin saved us! Thank you, Puffin. John Walton does talk about that. He says, death was possible in the garden before. I'll admit that part is hard for me to believe. I mentioned theistic evolution. I'm talking about dinosaurs. Welcome to Princess Penguin's Provisions. Beach ball. Beach ball. Since we have wind now, that's bad. Okay. Dang it. I didn't say that's what you believe. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think Yeah, I think that it's likely that death was like one of those things. Like, for example, if a tree fell down on someone in the Garden of Eden, they'd probably die, but since God was there, he could probably just heal them. Topical says, I believe dinosaurs exist. They're likely mentioned in the Bible as dragons and Leviathan. No, I don't think that's true. My understanding is that the Leviathan was an underwater creature. Oh, you're talking about like the underwater dinosaurs, I guess. And also it seems to me that Job had never seen Leviathan or Behemoth. Dragons are just I'm of the opinion that dragons are benevolent creations of God that existed in the Garden of Eden. But that's just that's my eisegesis, as we say. As we say now. Did I get a key? I don't think I did get a key. I've never seen a walrus in person because we don't live in the same place. You haven't seen a walrus in person? Are you saying that... No, it makes a lot of sense when you think about the word. Like we would have a lot more scientific knowledge about those creatures if God was saying to us, look at this creature that exists. It's all around us trying to kill us. It's not like that. I think he's trying to show us, look at this thing that I have made that is so scary that you cannot possibly fathom it. Or not even fathom it, but just like face it. If I walked up to a dinosaur with like an elephant rifle, I could shoot it in the face and kill it. That means it's not Leviathan, that's what I'm saying. Like, because of human ingenuity, we have the ability to kill every living creature on the planet. What God is talking about is the chaos monsters that the Hebrews believed in that were unstoppable forces of destruction. That's what I believe that he's talking about in Job. Welcome to Princess Penguin's Provisions. Grand Vizier says, David is correct. I'm glad we agree, Grand Vizier. I mean, that's just my interpretation of it, though. I mean, it's a hermeneutic. I'm not the keeper of the truth. John Walton also talks about chaos monsters, interestingly enough. Yeah, they're a very strong Hebrew concept. Like I didn't learn about them in Sunday school because the people who taught me in Sunday school weren't teaching me anything about Hebrew tradition. they were teaching me American Christianity. Which is a little bit different. I think the canned fish is going to help us. Sunday school is for the basics. I think Sunday school is for indoctrination into a tradition. What happens if we just keep going? Oh. Yep, it's not well-known topic. The Bible Project has been very helpful for that. I can't read. Okay, let's get this fish. Oh no! Land somewhere! Oh my gosh, thank goodness. I wouldn't bash Sunday school that much, but I haven't been to one in years. Oh no, I haven't been to one in years either. I don't know what it's like now. I'm just talking about the one that I went to. At the specific churches that I went to. How many of each species of animal went on the ark according to the Bible? I think it was different for each. There were domestic animals that had a lot, and then there were certain animals that were like unclean, or not really unclean because Moses didn't exist yet. But there were other animals that weren't as important that they only took one of each. But even that's kind of vague. I don't even know if it's like a literal 2 or if it's just a... Oh, whatever. But Sunday school does teach you that there's only 2 of each. Ah, no! That's fine. 7 pair and 2 pair for the different types. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I forgot how many of each. That was probably a spacing issue. That's why I brought it up. Yeah, there are a lot of things that we learn in Sunday school that are completely wrong. I'm just going. Okay. Do you have a fish? Canned fish. Yes, I would like that. Okay. You must not have had a good Sunday school then. The best Sunday school is being read the Bible aloud. That is the best Sunday school, in my opinion. I don't believe dinosaurs are millions of years old. Yeah, I believe they're several 100,000 maybe. Probably not millions. I think a lot of it got confused. I would say between 6,000 and 200,000. Perhaps longer if time got dilated in some way by some technical metric we don't understand. Unfortunately, I do not remember my Presbyterian Sunday school at all. I remember being in it, but not anything they taught. I wouldn't be surprised if time was a bit more fluid. Oh look, there's a rainbow staircase. Whoa, whoa, look at this! I'm a walrus. Okay, wait, hold on. What is this going to be a boss? Okay, I'm mystified by this. Oh, another walrus with eyebrows. Waldorf, you finally made it. Unfortunately, we don't have much time to talk. Here in the dream world, seashells represent our psychic link. Since you have only 2 shells, I must be brief. The 2-leggers are on their way toward you. Even as we speak, they draw closer, riding on their dead trees. They plan to kill all of you and take your teeth. With the time we have, my advice is simple. Run, you lazy blobs. Run for the sea. Now wake up and warn the others. Guys, we gotta go. Oh! Wow. Land plane up. We did it. That was a pretty quick game. I think there's more to it. It probably has multiple endings because the guy said we only have so many shells. Yeah, we only had 2 shells. Wow, we beat a game. I didn't expect that. That was fun. That was a good one. Good choice, guys. You guys want to pick another one? I have to go to bed soon. Okay, we'll be done. That was fun, though. My favorite dinosaur, um... well, no. I don't know if it's... I was gonna say my favorite, like, descendant of a dinosaur. Would a Komodo dragon count as a descendant of a dinosaur? No, birds are their descendants. Oh. Interesting. I wasn't aware. The end. Period. What about the aquatic ones, like with 4 legs, like the Mosasaurus? Would that also have eventually become a bird in the theory? Does it just stay at this screen? I guess so, yeah. Cool. Not sure. I think their lineage is extinct. The Road to Gold. Beat your first game. Okay. Interesting. Topical says, I disagree. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? That their lineage is extinct, or that birds are their descendants? Taxonomy is very, like, that birds are not their descendants. Taxonomy is a very new science, so why even, like, differentiate? Isn't it just animals and man? Like, isn't it, like, men and animals? Like, I don't... And then there's viruses, which aren't really even alive. They are, but they're not. Yeah, then what do you think is? I think taxonomy might be the problem, because if you say to someone, oh, this wolf is, like, not related to this wolf, and then you find out that they are, it's like, oops, we got it wrong, let's change the terms. I don't believe in Darwinian evolution, so nothing. Okay, then the better question is, do you believe that a Komodo dragon was in the same place as Spinosaurus? Do you think they were hanging out on the same land? If so, why aren't they in the same fossil record? I guess because we don't have enough of it. Potentially, I can't know for sure. Okay. But you can know certain things for sure, so why not know that for sure? Because you could just sort of... You can deduce from scripture that it says one thing, so... Couldn't you deduce that a Komodo dragon never existed before the modern era? Because they're not mentioned? I'm pretty sure no Hebrew person, no ancient Hebrew ever ran into a Komodo dragon. Because they were localized to a very specific island. And they don't talk about running into them. Look at that, you can play as a robot in that one. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'm just gonna play Bushido Ball. I'm gonna play Bushido Ball while we're just hanging out. Because I want to beat this one again, because I've already beaten it with every character. Alright, let's play as Kotaro. Let me check the controls again. A is roll, B is strike, hold B is super shot, double tap B secondary weapon. Okay, easy. We know there are coelacanth fossils from millions of years ago, quote unquote. And there are live ones today, yet we haven't seen any coelacanth and Homo sapien fossils too. Look at their fish. Do that with fish are different because of the way geology is affected by water. There are probably ancient fish still alive, but there aren't ancient creatures still alive. I think that's the whole idea. That's why I think if the water temperature and like environment were natural enough for them, I think Mosasaurus would still be alive too, but I think they died for some reason or another. Because water is really, really good at keeping things alive. Some animals don't change very much over millions of years, others change extensively. That's why we still have coelacanths around. Exactly, yeah, it's like nautiluses as well. Because they're so well protected. Lobsters as well. Lobsters are probably ancient. Ouch. Did I win? How many do I have to get? Ow. The asteroid that wiped out non-bird ancestors, dinosaurs, wiped out the mosasaurs. Oh yeah, there was a big crater. You're right. There's a huge crater on Earth, isn't there? Where did it hit? Was it in one of the oceans? forget where it hit. In the the Yucatan Peninsula. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Ah. Okay, so they get more difficult as you go further. That's nice. I forgot about the asteroid. I was so busy worrying about like the what do you call it? Ouch. Oh wait, how do you block the ones that go through you like that? Ah. Ah. Plant-eating dinosaurs died out. Meat-eating ones survived and evolved into birds. People go into water too. No, they don't. We do not. We stay out of the water. No, I'm talking like be born and raised in the water. Your question implied that since there are no Stegosauruses and Komodo dragon fossils together, I said Spinosaurus. I didn't say Stegosaurus. Spinosauruses are aquatic. That's why I picked them like the Komodo dragon. Stegosauruses would have been different. There is no evolution. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot like Pong. Great. He won. That wasn't a good proof. I wasn't giving you a proof. I'm not a mathematician. Are you... The real question, the long, I guess you could say the eternal question is, are we going to interact with dinosaurs in the new Earth? The one that's created for us. Or for the Saints, I should say. Whoever they might be. I'm not one to judge who the Saints are. Possibly. Well, I hope the meat-eating ones are there, and I hope the meat-eating ones still have a desire for flesh and consume the wicked. Because that would be funny. That was a joke. I don't hope that. What? How did he lob it? Ouch. Okay, nice. This is difficult. I have beaten this one before though, so I just want to do it again. Potentially, Genesis 9 implies that animals that kill humans will have to take an account. Animals? What are you talking about? That's talking about Cain and Abel. That's talking about the law of death. How if you cause death, you would deserve death. Genesis 9? Genesis 9. Read it to me. What does it say? Ow. Got it. Ah. He's right, it does say that, I just checked. Oh, I'm thinking of the Noah thing. That's Genesis 20-something. Yeah, that's the one that I based my belief on. That's why they killed the animals that killed people. Was a T-Rex at fault for eating meat when God made it to do that? God didn't. I don't think God made it to do that. That's what I said about benevolent dragons earlier. I think that dragons were never meant to eat people. They were meant to be immortal. I don't think animals have the capacity to sin. They act on instinct. Oh, I do. Animals definitely have the capacity to sin. Otherwise, we wouldn't kill them. I guess we will disagree on that, I suppose. Ow! He deflected my shuriken and hit me in the face with it. And for your lifeblood, I will require a reckoning. From every beast I will require it. And from man. From his fellow man, we are talking about the same verse. Yeah, if anything spills the blood of man, I don't think you understand. The blood of man is sacred. That's what it's saying. So anything that spills the blood of man it demands a sacrifice. So just killing humans then. Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's what it means. But it's specifically because of the fact that Cain killed Abel. Because there was like a chain reaction of murder. NIV says taking an account instead of reckoning. That does not mean write it down on a piece of paper. It means reckoning. So I'm going to go with reckoning. Or whatever the Hebrew word is, which is not take an account. It's not easier to understand. It makes it more convoluted, actually. It's better to use the exact definition than the modified one. No one thought it meant accounting. No, it isn't. It's if there's a book of life and death where you write down a person's sins and then you decide whether or not those sins are counted against them, that's accounting. I am talking about accounting. That is not what happens to the animals. What I'm talking about is when a person... Oh, that was interesting. The ball got all woogly. Ah! Why is the ball so weirdly moving in this level? Do Orthodox have an official English translation like the Catholics? They do. I believe it's based on the Septuagint, is that correct? Duke will be in heaven because he's a good boy and hasn't killed any people. Yet. So he better count his days. That was a joke, by the way. If you're allowed to make jokes that offend me, I'm allowed to make jokes that offend you. That's the law. For Old Testament and Deuterocanon. Ugh. But does the translation have a name? Septuagint in English? I don't think it does, actually. I think you would just search for Orthodox Bible. It believes itself to be the true word of God, I think. It's like it's the equivalent of the untranslated Quran to the Islamic people. As it would be to the Christian people, I guess? Or the Orthodox people? Oh, is that what it's called? OSB? No, that's the study Bible. That's the one with all the exegesis. He's talking about the actual text. Oh, okay, so it's not the New Testament. The New Testament is King James Version. It's the Septuagint Old Testament and the King James Version New Testament. Why does it use the King James Version? Yeah, that's extremely ironic. Why does it use that one? Why doesn't it use one of the ones that are more based on the Greek? That's mystery. That's mystery. What did I mean by that? That's really strange is what I meant. Yeah, that's extremely, like, that's like historical irony. Is that what that is? King James? No, it wasn't. It was the King James version was beautified. The King James version was not based on any language. The King James version is not definitional. The King James version is a celebration of God's story. We have a better understanding of the Greek now. King James version is outdated. It is, unfortunately. Yeah, everything at that. Yeah, you can beautify something that was translated from the Greek documents. Absolutely. Ha, got you. So it was literally every other Bible in English. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly right. That is a literal that is a literally true thing. Stalling? I'm not stalling. Leave me alone. Ah! There is an EOB, Eastern Orthodox Bible, which is both. I see. And that is the true word of God, specifically the English one. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Ah! I'm not stalling. I'm trying to get the ball. No! Like that. The Presbyterians sort of have an official translation. Yeah, that's theirs, yeah. The English Standard Version. Some non-Presbyterians use it as well. Before that translation came out, they used the New American Standard Version. David said the King James Version was based on the Greek. No, what I meant was that it isn't one-to-one with the Greek is what I meant. It was translated from the Greek, but it took the same word. So like for example, you have like the word what's a good word that they translate differently in multiple occasions? I can't think of one off the top of my head, but there are various instances of them translating the same word into different English words because it's more poetic. Do you know what I mean by that? That's called beautification. That's what we did to like Beowulf as well. We like added flair to it. That was done for the King James version. So in that sense, yeah, it was translated from the Greek. But what I mean is it's not the Greek. It's not a one-to-one, like it's dynamic. That's what it's called. There's like static translations and dynamic translations. The King James version leans more towards the dynamic translation. Does that make sense? Is that making sense? Do you understand what I mean? We have better, more accurate. Oh, I was looking at the chat and I missed it. I'm gonna focus. Ha! You tripped over your own caltrop. Is that what those are called? It is based on the Greek. Good job, David. You know a lot about translations. Thank you. Oh, good. I missed. Well, I'm trying to remember the name of the guy. There's a really, really good resource with regards to translations. I forget his name. Let me try and remember. I can't remember. Sorry. I want to shout him out, but I can't remember his name. He's really super smart. He may know more about the different interpretations of scripture than any theologian that I know, and he's just a guy. He's just a guy who reviews translations of the Bible and compares them. He doesn't make any like absolute claims about them, but he does like to read all of them and look at all their differences. What's his favorite? I'll link you to his channel. Actually, after I beat this character, let me look it up and I'll tell you his name. He has a few other. He does like reviews of Bibles when they're reprinted. And he doesn't review just the translation. He also reviews the quality of the book, whether or not it is easy to read by the typeface, and like the thinness of the pages, if they're like too opaque or not too opaque, too translucent, stuff like that. He's very detailed and thorough. I like it. It's very cool. I can't think of his name. I feel bad not being able to think of it, but I actually don't even know what denomination he is, actually. I think he might be some kind of Orthodox. Either Eastern or Catholic, I'm not sure. A tradition-based church. What does he think about those tiny Gideon Bibles? Okay. Nice. I generally don't like the Protestant Old Testament because they use the Masoretic text for the Old Testament. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know a ton about that, but based on what Grand Vizier said, I'm pretty sure I would come to the same conclusion about the New Testament. Considering the New Testament is the source of our modern morality, I think it's more important that we translate the Greek and the New Testament correctly than it is that we understand all of the Hebrew mythology. Oh, nice. Because the Old Testament does not govern how we live, whereas the New Testament does. So if we get that wrong, then we're essentially like wasting our time following rules and regulations that do not apply to anyone other than King James and his ilk. Come on. What? No. Yeah, I did it. Alright, let me look it up real quick. Let me just go to YouTube. I should be able to just see my, like, subscriptions, I think? How do you look at, like, the list of Oh, it's going. It's going. Hold on. Manage. Okay. Let's see. We got a lot of subscriptions to go through here. Actually, that's not too many. R. Grant Jones. He has 12,000 subscribers. Most of the videos here are Bible reviews. I'm more interested in the visual than the tactile interaction. Typeface, paper quality, and layout matter more to me than hide and binding. Most of the Bibles I review, I bought myself. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. I like him. Correction, 1600s. Oh, wait. The only real value of the KJV is that it preserves what the English language was like in the 1500s. Ah. He also does a lot of surveys as well on his channel. He posts the results of all of his surveys to see what his fans like believe with regards to different dogma and tradition. It's really cool. It's a very, very cool it's a very it's like almost like a scientific and analytical. It's like an analytical approach to theology. I really like it. It's a very, very cool channel. I wouldn't be I think he should probably be oh my gosh, he has ninja ball. I think he should be recognized as some kind of like honorable like church affiliate or something. Okay, I don't like this guy. He's tough. Oh, yeah, you're in a... I just realized Grand Vizier is in an ad. I will have to let him know that I... Are you back from the ad, Grand Vizier? Alright, got him. Alright, I can do this. Ah! Yeah, just because something shaped something doesn't mean that it's the correct thing. Like if we had a really influential book that shaped the way people thought, that doesn't mean that it's right. Yeah, of course I'm not saying it doesn't. It obviously has cultural significance. It's just not the best translation of the Greek. That's all I'm saying. If all that mattered was cultural significance, you could just create a society that wiped out all other cultures, and then you'd be the correct culture. Like, it wouldn't matter whether or not you were right. It would just matter whether or not you were the last one alive. So popularity, it does not win. Oh, yeah, you were commenting on what he said. I think he was hyperbolizing. It's obviously good for more than that. Anyways, Grand Vizier, if you're still here, his name is R. Grant Jones. He's a very good channel. Ah! True, it has more value as a preservation of English back then than a reliable Bible translation. The English-speaking Orthodox community ought to make their own translation like the Catholics did. I agree with that. There is one, it's just not the one that David bought me. I didn't find any others. So you're more than welcome to let me know that it exists. I'll buy it for you for your birthday or something. What is it even called? That's what we're asking. The one you got me is more widely used and I love it. Good night, Grand Vizier. English Orthodox Bible. I really like the Catholic Revised Standard version. Not the new one, but the older one. I really like that translation a lot. That one I think has the most accurate translations of the Deuterocanon. I don't know what that is. Sorry, I'm not familiar with that tradition, so I don't really know what that book is. The Douay-Rheims. I don't even know how to say that. This guy's tough. 1752 Catholic translation. Oh, okay. You said it correctly. I think the 1995 Revised Standard and the New American Standard are probably the best English translations in terms of being not too dynamic. Just for my taste, not best as in like true. I'm not planning on reading the Deuterocanon until I understand all of the nuances of the Hebrew mythology. That would be like me reading Gilgamesh without doing any research about the people who wrote it. I would be like, oh, cool, I don't know what any of that means, thank you. That's how you end up making some weird, like, socialist cult or something that's based on, like, Eastern religion. You add your own personal like modern biases to an ancient tradition. I feel like that's dangerous. That's the last thing I want. The last thing I want is to create like a Swedenborgian institution that it claims it has the right answers. That's how most Protestant denominations. That's not true. I think you're just not fond of Protestant denominations. I don't think that's how all of them started. Many of them started with the correction of corrupt traditions. Rather than the reinforcing of those corrupt traditions. Oh, I missed. Nice. Great. Do you think I can beat this guy? I've got to be able to, right? Baptist was started that way? Okay, that's one. Got any others? Pentecostalism? I don't know enough about Pentecostalism. Well, I deflected the shuriken, or the kunai. You'll change your statement. Most post-1800s denominations. I don't classify any of those as denominations. I classify those as divisions. I think there were only a few denominations that were at the beginning. I think that there were... my opinion is that a denomination is like those people who call themselves differently, not those who claim that they have the truth. Like so when a new tradition appears that calls itself the one true gospel and has like the answer, I think that would classify as not a denomination, but rather like a Gnostic revelation. So most of the denominations that happened after the 1800s are that, which I agree with. It's like they're like, hey, we figured it out. We have the answer. A lot of Protestant actual denominations, though, not cults, a lot of Protestant denominations do not do that. They undo that. They're like, how do we remove these like cult philosophies from the text and the tradition? So the ones that came after the 1800s are just reverting back to the original tradition. That's why you see a lot of people nowadays running to Orthodoxy, because they find that it's a more pure interpretation. Does not necessarily mean that they are equivalent with the other denominations. Yeah, he is. He is very tough. The invisible one is what gets me. It's hard to see. Ooh. I can get him, though, I think. What's difficult is that he can teleport. So when I think there's an opening... Oh, he's been there for like there for like 10 minutes. I was waiting for you to get him, but I was focused on the game. Ugh, that one always gets me. Oh, that's how you do a lob. There we go. Nice. Now. Dang it, I missed by like a fraction of a second. Another legitimate question. What do you think mermaids are, if anything? Do you think sailors were just hallucinating? Ugh, he did not deserve that one. I think they're completely made up. Oh, that's a disappointing answer. Mermaids should definitely exist, especially as creations of some maybe like ancient evil god or something. I feel like a lot of abominations exist as a result of people messing with the nature of humanity and nature. Ah, no. Yeah, I don't know if I can ever agree with your theology if you believe that mermaids don't exist. I'm sorry. Mermaids have got to be real because so many people have seen them. Like you said, it's like the whole Leviathan thing. You don't need to see it to believe in it. Like, I personally haven't seen them, but they must exist because people have made stories about them. Ah! Alright, I need to have like a good starting point. Half fish, half woman? No, just people that live underwater. In my like people who can transform into fish, more like. You know how like bats can transform into like people if they're vampires? Other way around, sorry. Well, that would be a cool story if it was the opposite. No, dang it. Like, what are they called? The skinwalkers or whatever? Shapeshifters? Clearly some sort of evil at work. I looked like I hit that. That was crazy. Would you rather be with a top half woman mermaid or a bottom half woman mermaid? Is that what you're asking? Normal mermaid, top half woman, bottom half fish. But I'm okay with like if they're like Avatar, like where they're all mermaid but humanoid. Like my idea of a merman is like something that can sort of like, you know how like oh wait, I was about to give Waterworld spoilers, but I'm not going to anymore. Way of Water Avatar. Yeah, I would consider them mermaids. Yeah, because they have tails that allow them to like, and fins and like flipper. Yeah, they're kind of like mermen. Yeah, I'm a big fan of them. I hope that creatures like that exist, and I wouldn't be surprised because such a creation is so what do you call it? It's so intuitive for us as humans. I would imagine that such a creation would also be intuitive for God. Mostly because it doesn't offend our sentiments. Like we would see those, we only wouldn't see those as people if we were prejudiced, which is the whole point of like the villain. That's why he has he has to deign so low to become one of them to get rid of them, you know? Wow, I'm giving Avatar spoilers, sorry. At least I didn't spoil Waterworld, but that's okay. But yeah, like that. What? You love Waterworld? Really? You're in the minority, I think. I think it's great. I have a lot of good memories associated with it for some reason. I think because I went to Universal Studios and they had a Waterworld show. Leave me alone. Hey, you're right. The lob worked. Me and my brother watched it a few times. No. It sucks it was a flop. You're fascinated with flops? Yeah, the market is often... My opinion is that the market is often manipulated by people with power. So I don't think that movies that flop are always bad and movies that do well are always good. I'm fascinated almost in an opposite way with movies that do really well, but I watch them and they absolutely suck. Yeah, John Carter. Yeah, John Carter as well is another one. They make me mad too. That's what I meant by like a what do you call it? Like an unhealthy fascination with them. They make me upset. So yeah. It's interesting, but it's one of those things where you can't be too upset about it because people will criticize you for it. I'm sure you don't care about criticism. But if you say that a movie is bad, they just say, "Oh, you're just being a contrarian or a hipster." It's like, no, I genuinely have an approach that actually makes sense. You hated Endgame? Yeah, believe it or not, a lot of people hate it for different reasons than I think we hated it at the time. I don't hate it so much as I think it was poorly executed. Okay. This guy is really irritating. Alright, I need to focus. That was an amazing point. How does it feel watching me play a sports game, Topical? Ah, I thought I hit that one. Good. See, this is what I would consider a sports game. This is not a sports simulator. Because this is unique. It's nothing like anything we have on Earth. Alright, let's try that again. I hope... Is this the last guy? It might be the last guy. No, there's the samurai. Oh, like, I think the samurai is even worse. Ugh. But yeah, to answer your question, not to answer your question, but rather to state something about your belief system. If you exist in a world where you cannot fathom that something like a mermaid exists, I kind of want... I don't really want any part in your understanding of general mythology or nature. Because without fantasy, and without our interpretation of the world as a fantastical place, we have a very, very bland universe. There is no evidence. I don't have any physical evidence for dinosaurs, but they have to exist. That's what I'm saying. Like they must exist. If not now, they will exist in the new heaven and new earth. Not proof, just evidence. It's the same evidence that you use to justify that your dog will be in heaven. There are many kinds of evidence. No, there aren't. I don't believe there are. There's only hearsay and then there's evidence. Evidence is the stuff that you put on the shelf when you're solving a crime, like the photos and the foot fingerprints and that stuff. I walked right over that. Hiya. 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 Ah, no. There we go. That was a slow but good point. Scientific, historical, manuscript, eyewitness, etc. None of those can be used to... I would say manuscript. We have lots of accounts. Whoa, I'll take it. I don't even know what happened there. No! No! Oh, good. I blame you. I blame your discouraging lack of belief in mermaids. In my opinion, the mermaids are as real as the sons of God that came down. Maybe the reason Christians don't allow themselves to believe in mermaids is because they fear what it would mean for the people who survived the flood. Because then people would still be alive outside of the ark, and they want to believe very desperately that exclusively only Noah and his family survived. It's a remarkably elaborate, I guess you could say, a theological fact that people adhere to. Ugh, I thought I hit it with my body. I think it goes through you when you... Can we make a comeback? Probably not. He's kind of obliterating me right now. There we go. Speaking of Noah's Ark, it's worth noting that he didn't need to put any of the aquatic amphibious creatures on the Ark. So that means that all toads would have died. Because toads can't just be in water forever. They have to go out of the water eventually. Right? Isn't that right? But they didn't. Obviously they had toads on the Ark is what I'm saying. Can you imagine the person responsible for taking care of the toads on the Ark? There's just like a little wooden, probably a little wooden box. Maybe it was one of the kids. Okay, I want to just hit it. Stop. No! Oh my gosh. It was full of mosquitoes? Crazy thing I'm about to say, I actually think that mosquitoes were invented by people. I think that there was a particularly evil culture that messed with, what do you call it? Like necromancy and like witchcraft. And they actually like bred them from like the goop of the evil of the earth. I don't believe that mosquitoes were designed by a benevolent god, basically. It was probably some sort of vengeful nation. A vengeful nation was like, hey, I wanna destroy this other place by giving them a bunch of diseases, and create something that exclusively sucks their blood. So they made these little tiny robotic creatures. Robotic in the sense that a zombie is a robot, I guess. A non-autonomous entity. A clone, I guess you could say. A gene spliced abomination. Maybe it's a microevolution of a sap-sucking insect that's the same species but started sucking blood. That's a possibility, but I don't think that's the case. My guess is it was a descendant of Cain, because Cain was kind of like, in terms of his desire to draw the blood out of his fellow man, he was like a parasite to humanity. It's like his existence propagated the existence of creatures that did the same, either via biomimicry or intentional creation. Same is true of viruses, but viruses are probably from another planet. Excuse me? What was that, AI? That was really weird. Did you see that? What I don't like is you can't really... Wait, maybe there is a way. I noticed that when I'm moving down, it always curves up, even though I want... See, it like curves up. So it curves toward the ninja. Ah, yeah. Great. Is there like a way to do that? Also, by the way, Silky Sofa Saturday may be delayed tomorrow because I will be attending some sort of birthday event, I believe, that I just found out about yesterday. Okay, this is going well. That works. I'll take it. There is, for the record, there is actually a way to correct the genome of mosquitoes, by the way. Since they were obviously genetically modified by some evil entity, I think there are benevolent entities that could fix them. We might have the ability to infect their eggs with some sort of, like, agent that causes them to, like, either hate the pheromones of men and women, or perhaps they just, like, they die when they drink our blood. Like, they develop an allergy to humans. And all animals, for that matter, because other animals can get diseases from them. I think there was a parasite that we did that to. There was a parasite that was so bad in this one nation that we just killed them all. I forget what it was. I don't remember. I did it. And I won with 3 points to spare. Alright, last guy. This guy's tough, by the way. Very tough. I mean, just look at him. Wow. You were trying not to distract me? You don't have to do you don't have to do that. Good for you, sir. You have bombs. You really have to have a wide swing. He can't teleport though, so as long as there's an opening. Okay, that's annoying. He can stab sideways. Okay. Oh, I see. The kind of hit that you deflect, it moves based on how they hit it. Okay. So because his attack was like a weird right angle, when I hit it, it was also a right angle. See? Like that. That's crazy. And it keeps repeating. I wonder what my character does. I think he just does fast slices. Yeah, just fast, straight slices. He's tough. I've done it before, though, so we do have evidence. Oh, I used the word evidence. How scary. We do have evidence that shows that it's possible. But yeah, I think there's plenty of evidence for mermaids, mostly that they exist in my dreams. Dreams are obviously evidence of a higher knowledge of reality, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense that we were able to dream of things that haven't happened yet and then they happen. So clearly dreams have innate knowledge that reveals to us something about reality. Not always, of course, because then you'd be like, you know, crazy oracle or something like that. Okay, I missed. Okay, I need to like move back maybe and like move around a lot more, like kind of like a goalie. There we go. So I just have to do that. Ugh, forgot he has a spear. I guess it's a naginata. I don't think it's a spear. I don't know how I'm supposed to hit that. Dang it. Well, I got one. The shuriken is challenging because he can use it against me. So the reason I don't throw the shuriken is because the AI is smart enough to deflect it. Oh, okay. Apparently you move forward when you slice. You're going to bed now. Alright. Have fun with your ideas. And your eisegesis. Dang. What in the world? Maybe lobbing is the way to go with this. My goodness. Are you serious? Oh, you're still here. Good try, bye. Oh, you should stay and watch. I'm so close to done. I'm not gonna take that long. I mean, you can go. Don't let me keep you here. Well, unless you want the answers of the universe, I might reveal those soon. That works. I'll take it. Nice. That is devastating when he does that. Serve interference? I didn't even know that was a thing. Now. Okay, I'll take it. Ah. No. 4 out of 8. That's the closest we've gotten. Dang. Another great point. Excuse me. I definitely hit that. What? I hit that one too. Ugh. Excuse me? That's so unfair. Gosh. I just need to do that really simple thing a few times in a row. singing. Yes. Oh, come on, that was a hit. It should have been a hit. No. Whoa. What happened there? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Yes! Oh my gosh, I did it. Kotaro, victorious once more, returns home a champion. He wonders as he sharpens his blade, anticipating next year's tournament. Will I ever find someone who will give me a real challenge? Ayumi rolls her eyes. Maybe I'll show you how it feels to lose, bro. You're welcome to try, Kotaro laughs. Alright, we did it. Thanks for watching. It was fun. I wonder if this is like a record of like the developers playing or something. No, I guess that's just... Huh. What does that say? 2 gold discs. Beat 2 games on a single profile. Nice. Alright. It was fun. Thank you for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. You all being no one, because no one's here. But yeah, it was a good one. I'll try to do more stream tomorrow. We'll see. I will see you guys in the next one.